Okay, so now we're currently live and we can
Perfect.
try to share that video.
Yep, I can do that. Bring up the PowerPoint now. Okay, and then if we want to do it in like a little presentation mode. Ooh, there we go. All right, and I'm going to press the space bar, Joe.
Okay.
Well, it's definitely not as jerky, and but I still don't hear sound.
No music. Okay.
Well, it's still a little choppy.
I'll jump into it.
Hmm.
So I have one other thought. Let me just stop sharing. Let me try sharing, but let me share. Let me exit out of this 1 second. The folder, PowerPoint. Okay, I'm going to share using the what was the option that we had before where it had
File.
file. Do I have to go up to the file at the top, open and share, or?
Let's see.
Yep. And then
wait a second here. Optimize. So when you go to share,
Mhm.
go to the top left, and there's a drop-down box that says optimize for text and images. Directly below that, there's an option that says optimize for motion and video.
Are you talking to Marie?
Nope, Shirley.
Okay.
When you hit the share button at the bottom, it pulls up a menu of
Things.
screens.
Optimize for text and images. Got it. Motion and video.
Okay, there you go.
And then install audio drivers. Do you want to install audio drivers so you can share audio from your computer? Installing, and then I need enter administrator's name and password to allow to do this. Can you see me instead of freeze?
You need admin credentials also?
A username and password. Enter an administrator's name and password to allow this.
Shoot.
Crap.
Hold on just a second.
Yeah, do you want let's see if we can get some support right now.
I'm so sorry. Mac, this is the problem with Macs and PC, like it just
World.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to create a Teams or open a Teams meeting and like have that person like
Sure.
take over and enter their password and stuff. I don't need to. That helps. I'm gonna eat my goldfish, which is my lunch.
Oh wow, that's a very well, yummy lunch, but I'm not so sure it's very satisfying for your body. It's like, what? Goldfish?
I haven't had a chance to make my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm eating like my child right now. She inspires my diet.
Same.
I can understand how.
Yeah. But so yeah, hopefully that would work. The that other setting. And then Joe, I can once we can get you all those permissions, I can help you again on Monday or something.
Great.
Make sure we have all these steps. I'm just screenshot something too where it showed me that. Do you have any plans for the weekends, guys?
I don't have much this weekend.
Yeah, I'm having some issues with some plumbing in my house, so I am going to be here waiting for the plumber to arrive most of the weekend. So, yeah, it's been a fun day.
Oh, plumbing's the worst.
Yeah. Well, especially when it's something that you've already had someone come in and take care of, and then when they took care of it, it wasn't properly taken care of. So,
oh wow, frustrating.
Yeah, that is really. We're going to go up to Toledo. I have a graduation party for One of my
Yeah, all the way through. All right, y'all. First thing we got to do is we have for Shirley, we are going to open up a chat with you, and then we're going to share screens. So let's stop sharing video in this WebEx, and let's move over to Teams.
Okay.
And then Joe, I'll be back with you in a minute.
Okay, thank you.
I'll hang out with you over here in the WebEx world.
All right.
We've had an opportunity to actually meet ever. I
Yeah.
do recall hearing your name when you first joined onto the city, so welcome really late.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen of the video, looks like there's a lot of exciting stuff going on in your world.
Yeah, I know it's been interesting. People have been like, "Oh, well, did the pandemic stop you?" And I said, "No, it made me work
Not really.
hard."
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yep.
and it's been really wonderful. The city's been really, really great about helping me see through my aspirations for the space. So I'm
Oh,
very happy.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's definitely operating different than how it was before I got here, but
Okay.
different's good. So how
I
long have
look
you been
forward
in the
to
city?
come and visit a long time,
Yeah.
about 17 years.
Oh, wow.
And most of my experience there at the Abbey, other than some employee meetings that we would have occasionally where Dana would, I don't know if you probably wouldn't have been here when we do an all-in meeting where Dana's there.
Here for one.
One, okay.
Yeah.
That and performing on the stage as a musician. So some years
Oh.
ago, I used to play with a wind ensemble that we performed there. And then sometimes I had gone in the past, this long time ago, and I play with the New Albany Symphony, and
Oh,
it's
do
hard to
you?
find, yeah, it's hard to find time to practice. And sometimes if I had some significant playing and practicing to do, I'd use my lunch hour. And there was somebody there before, and I'd be like, "Is there anybody using the stage? Can I come over and just play?" Because, I have actually brought it into work and closed my door and practiced here, but I don't think it's really appreciated. But anyhow, so that's been kind of fun. But I haven't been there in a long, long while, it seems like. So I look forward to stopping by. And when you say
Yeah.
you made changes, what kind of changes are you talking about?
Well, we've
Are you
just made a lot of it's the programming that we're bringing in. It's
that
the
I can tell. That's great.
tech. So, we've
Good.
definitely improved the tech significantly from both
Good.
audio perspective, the lighting perspective, and now we basically are operating like a makeshift production studio.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we've been pretty busy. But you said New Albany Symphony. I'm friends with Heather.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. And so
So am I.
yeah, and I run a nonprofit in New Albany called New Albany Youth Theater. So we
Oh,
actually
great.
provided some soloists for the last concert at the
Okay.
McCoy.
That was your group.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
Very
So small
good.
world.
Yeah, it is a small world. Oh, very good. That
Yeah,
is right. I can't wait till we can get past the whole COVID stuff, and I pray we can at some point. So
yeah.
it is different to perform, and I'm sure with your staff had masks on at the time. I think some of them did, and they got the flutists and basically wind players, being the super spreaders we are, way back, basically on the wing, out,
Mhm.
we're outside of everybody else. So, and Luis, our conductor, I'm like, "I need more flute. I need." I'm like, "I am blowing my brains out over here." Sorry you can't hear me, but I'm like, a mile away. So it's so glad to be able to play, but certainly is a
Right.
different experience, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's just I don't I if some people, some artists that I know really just were like lost their minds, like, well, if it can't be the way it was before, then I'm not even gonna try. And I'm like, and for me, that's just not how I work. It's like if you have to make some modifications, you make modifications because people need art. So, but it's been interesting to watch how a lot of the arts community has either adapted or they've not. And I mean, I don't know if the world will go back to 100% normal anytime soon.
True.
And so in a lot of ways, I think it's great because we figured out ways to still make art. And is it different? Yes, but eh, who's to say this is the last pandemic we're ever going to go through?
Right.
But I was always very impressed with how Heather was trying to adapt and what the
Absolutely.
Albany something was able to
She's
do.
incredible. She is
Yeah,
just incredible. You think about when, just even getting the orchestra started and the amount of work that she has done over the years. Uh, just amazing. Very committed, and she has the right skills and natural ability to kind of do the background. And a lot of performance musicians don't have those other skills that she has to actually make it happen, and she's got that in a great way. So
yeah, well, navigating the genesis of that, plus also navigating all the different personalities, and seeming to do it like with like ease. I think I've always been very
exactly.
impressed by her composure.
Totally. I've
Yeah,
seen her in some of those situations. I typically have managed their young artist competition, and oh, the mothers, our parents, or yeah, you get to deal with that. And it's like, oh my God, and she just handled it with this grace that is always her, and yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, it's very impressive. But yeah, one of my aspirations is to have the symphony and my organization work together on something in the new amphitheater. That's something I really want to do. Yeah.
I hit my mic.
It's
I'm
okay.
I'm playing next Thursday. There in the I'm not exactly sure. I need to read my directions from Heather, but somewhere out there in the near the library or in
Yeah,
the park. Uh, and boy, we certainly are looking forward to that amphitheater being done. It'd be lovely.
yeah,
Help me to play all summer too, instead of it, being that I'm a full-time worker. It makes it hard to keep really strong in your skill set as a musician, unless you're really gonna give up every night of your life to keep up on it. It
yeah,
doesn't happen.
yeah. It's hard. It's hard. It's really hard to make time, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Okay, I'm getting concerned here.
yeah. I think that this
I can
is.
hear them over here
Oh, can you?
a little bit. Oh darn.
Yeah, I was hoping this would be
Not so hard.
not as
Yeah,
intricate. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. I think by the time we reach the end of June, or I'm sorry, end of July, I think they'll be looking to more in-person type of meetings. There'll probably be some form of virtual ability as well, though. So we're trying to plan for that. So this one, as we were just talking about, probably won't ever go back to exactly the way things were. So it's a modified approach.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so we have to do those kinds of changes face to face in person. So that doesn't help us right now with testing out the
Ah,
audio video.
I could try just optimizing for motion and video right now to see if even the video renders faster. You just won't be able to hear it.
Thanks, man. Yep. Um, okay, yeah, give that a shot.
Sure. Where's my PowerPoint? It's like showing you all kinds of random things. Do you see the PowerPoint right now?
mhm.
Yeah. Okay, good. It's jumping all over to different.
It looks cleaner.
It
The
does.
video is much better. The audio is just not available.
Yeah.
Actually, I can hear it slightly. Must be from your
Yep, for my speakers.
speakers.
I think it's
Yeah.
so weird that you can hear me and then but hearing it coming out of, because I'm hearing it like almost on full blast over here. So let me exit
Mhm.
out of this for you. Um, so
Darn it.
would it be possible to try this again on Monday? I mean, I can, since Joe's not in office. Um,
Okay, yeah, Joe, you're not in the office on Monday, is what I just heard.
No, I'm not in the office today, but
Okay.
I usually come in at 8 a.m.
Mhm.
I am in the office. So, I mean, if the first thing I need to do is head over to the service center so people can mess with this Mac at 8 a.m., I can definitely do that. That's not a problem for me.
Okay, well, we would need to. I would need you to create a ticket, or I can create a ticket and let them know when you would be there so that they would be prepared.
Okay.
So let's go IT support. Okay. So Mac settings. All right, I'll create a ticket and I'll copy you on that, and you can talk with the service or the support guys that will allow you to do that.
Okay, great.
Do we want to set one up for you too, Shirley?
I think that would be, we could do that. I can even do it today. I mean, depending on what you guys think's best. Say if we do it all early morning on Monday, and we set up another one of these WebEx events. The thing is that Joe would need to have one of those set up for us to get that permissions box to show when he does the share content for optimization, motion video, share your computer audio. So I don't think he'd be able to get that setting unless maybe he opens up Cisco WebEx without a meeting.
Well, we could probably go through the same exercise is what I'd suggest to make sure it's going to work before the end of the day. So we would set up another WebEx event just like this one, have you join it, and we test it out after Joe's gone through the changes on the laptop, or on the Mac and yours as well, I suppose, if you wanted to do it that way. In terms of availability, I'm open from 9 to 10, and